Today on the channel, we continue to try to master the ways of the samurai with Samurai Adventures, Usagi Yojimbo.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Usagi Yojimbo, not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, unboxing and review, as this one is a Turtle NECA figure, but not a Turtle NECA figure. It's obviously made by NECA. It's obviously using a lot of the cartoon molds that we've got in the past. However, this is not related to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as it does not say Turtles on the packaging anywhere. It is something entirely different. But for something entirely different, make sure you're hitting up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% in all in-stock items. And of course, they have this Usagi Yojimbo in stock right now, so you can save 15% on it. Got to get a deal. You know how that goes. And of course, you know how this review is going to go. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And there is a Space Adventure one in black and white, which I have not picked up yet. I might be picking that up this weekend as we're filming, as Jay's at their brick and mortar stores are having a big 25% off sale. That's where I swoop in and get some deals. And I think I'm going to get the Space one at 25% off is my plan. So we'll see how that works out for me. Stay tuned to a future weekly purchases, or you're probably watching that weekly purchases before this. If you're a Patreon member, you probably know, you're in the know, you can follow along. How about that? But let's dive into this one here. Let's check out the packaging. Once again, it is like the NECA cartoon Turtles, but it's not, because it's not affiliated. It is a Sakai original, I guess is what it is. And maybe that was part of the deal to get him in the Turtle line. They had to release some things outside of that. I did pick up that big box set of Usagi Yojimbo figures. I believe that was an online exclusive about a year ago. I never opened it up. I don't think I probably ever will. We'll see what ends up happening with that. But very cool black and white styling on this one, even down to the package. There is no color in this at all, which makes it really pop out at you for sure. Big window box going on. Samurai Adventures of Usagi Yojimbo there. 14 and up, you 13-year-olds, get the heck out of here. You can't handle this, that's for sure. There he is riding a horse on the side. Have you ever seen a rabbit riding a horse? Well, now you have. There's his little dinosaur friend on the side. Then on the back, a little bit of glamour shot action. But let's get him out of the package here. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Looks like he's got quite a few accessories, and I wouldn't expect anything less from a samurai. Some might say anything less would be uncivilized. I think I heard that once upon a time. Maybe by the Hulkster himself. See you later, goodbye. Oh, plastic prison for days right here. For days. There it is. Got the old flag representing right there. Silica packet, a little bit of a code action. Some samurai armor, all kinds of stuff. But I'm going to take this offline, get everything out of the package. We'll be back talking all things black and white. Usagi Yojimbo. All right, let's get down to finding out the ways of the samurai. Let's start with the accessories, and let's start with the extra hands. Two-fister Usagi Yojimbo hands out of the package. Some rabbit punches and bunches. Watch out for them. But we got the two splayed out hands, and we got the two gripping hands. Obviously, probably going to use gripping hands for him with all these weapons that he does have. And I guess we'll start with this. We do got a little short sword, knife, whatever you want to call it, even a little bit of a knuckle duster on the front right there. Black and white attack throughout all these, of course. This is a black and white figure, almost like a butcher knife at the top of that one there. We do get a big old axe, of course. Very cool looking here. Definitely very medieval-like, or I guess medieval samurai-like right there. I don't know what this weapon's called, but you put this around there and you just punch people in the face with it. Almost like a knuckle duster once again. Almost looks like the mask, the front of a mask as well. But definitely cool with all different kinds of blades on the end. Then, of course, you got to have a sword. You got to have that if you're Usagi Yojimbo. You got his sword. That is his key weapon, at least as far as my memory does go. And then he's going to wave the flag. And I got to represent the team, represent the squad. Got the flag going on. I believe we've seen this before as well with the regular edition. Then we do get his little dinosaur friend. It's like a mini brontosaurus traveling with him throughout the world. Definitely cool, definitely on brand. We've seen this all green. Now we're seeing it in white. No articulation, anything like that. But it's always nice when you get a little friend. I would love to have a figure of myself, get my dog Lemmy, Ace, Domino. Yeah, pick your poison. I'll take any of them with me. We do get a little soft goods here, a little soft good battle vest, I guess. Almost looks like the Hamburglar or a prisoner here at the top. You got the black and white stripes going on, but just a vest slides over the arm. Put it on, put it off, choose your own adventure, I guess, at the end of the day with the soft goods. But now we're getting down to rabbit business. We're getting down to the head sculpts here, and I guess we do got 2 head sculpts. We do got, of course, the big samurai helmet here. You got the horns at the top right there, looking good, black and white attack. Much like the last one, the ears do pop out on these, and you can plug this right into the head if you want to. So obviously, you got to make them as different as possible. I'm going to get the colorized version out and do the exact opposite of that one to make them as different as I possibly can. But very nice to get the helmet there if that is your thing for him. But now we're diving into the head sculpts. Of course, looks like a little white bunny rabbit, but he looks a little bit angry out of the package here. Got a bit of a frown going on. Got that bandana sculpted in over the head. You got the 2 floppy ears up high looking good. Got the white fur looking good. Got 2 eyes as well. Playing all those rabbit hits. Now the second head here, showing a little bit of those rabbit teeth. And I don't know if you've ever been bit by a rabbit. I used to have a rabbit when I was a little kid, and every once in a while he'd bite me, and oh man, that hurt. That hurt when he'd bite. Those rabbits, they got to be chewing on stuff because I think their teeth constantly grow. So you got to have them with some wood and some carrots and food at all times to help keep those things shaved down. But he's got the 2 teeth sticking out there. He's got 1 eyebrow up like a young rock, I guess what he looks like there. A young rock, like the TV show, of course. Now he does got the floppy ears, but they are back almost to like a ponytail look on that one. So definitely different. I like how different the 2 head sculpts are as well. That always works well for me. And of course, like I said, you just unplug this off the top. A little back and forth, and there it is. So you can pull that out if you want to, pull the hair out, or the ears, I guess more like it, if you want to there, and you can use the helmet instead. Now, articulation, arms do go all the way around for us right there. Bicep cut, very tight, but it's there. Double jointed pinned elbows, hands removable, back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. We saw the ears removable there. Waist articulation, big old Usagi splits. Go up for the side kick once again, like a young Jonathan Brandis right here. It's right there for us, of course. Leg does go up. No thigh cut on this one. We do get double jointed knees, but very tight and at the same time very loose. Is that even possible? But we do got 2 double jointed knees right there. He does got, of course, ankle articulation side to side, up and down, back and forth. So for the most part, the same articulation we've seen from the Turtles line. Got the shoulder up here. You got that little protector up there, of course. Almost reminds you of shingles from a roof is what it reminds me of. Protection all around the waist. Then, of course, you got the big vest chest protector there. Once again, like young Terry Steinbach, you got to protect those chests from those Dave Stewart fastballs. We know how that goes, of course. Terry Steinbach issued shin guards down here, looking pretty good as well. Baggy pants. I guess he's going to go play some hoops at the gym later on, maybe. Who knows what he's up to. And then he's got some sandals. He's ready to go. Got to be comfortable in those shorts if you're hooping at the old gym. But, man, a little bit too loose in the knees, I will say. I am a little bit worried those could break off if you're not careful. But looking good besides that. Does he fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand using discount code Kyle to save 10%? What do you know? He fits on a stand if you need him to. Old Usagi Yojimbo, a classic one, of course. I had his original Playmate figure once upon a time. He was always fun in my Fig Fed playing days with my Turtles. A key partner to the Turtles, him and Casey Jones. I would have them on a lot of adventures together. Maybe you did as well. But speaking of the way of the samurai, we do have one from a while back, years ago at this point. I'm not sure. But we've got quite a few Usagi Yojimbos between the turtle lines and then, of course, the Sakai lines, we'll call them here from NECA. A lot of different ones. And like I said, I'm probably going to pick up the black and white space one in the future. So stay tuned for that as well. But looking pretty good. If you're into rabbits, especially white rabbits, this is where you got to be, of course. But looking good. The way of the samurai, going to have to figure out how to display him, but not a bad figure for what it is. If you like black and white figures, that is, though. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you. Of course, YouTube channel memberships and Patreon. If you want early access, you want to support the channel, check it out. Check out my brand new podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. So for Usagi Yojimbo, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
We're going to the end of the line.